In few days' time, it will be 9 years APC destroyed Nigeria. 9 years of suffering, 9 years of torture, 9 years of starvation, 9 years of retrogression, 9 years of insecurity, 9 years of bad governance, 9 years of corruption, 9 years of everything bad. Nigerians are not living, they are only surviving. How are you surviving? How did you survive these 9 years? And how did you survive the 1 year of Tinubu government? How are you surviving? What APC government did to Nigerians, I don't know how long it will take to cleanse this thing, to wipe this thing away. How did Nigerians survive? Many people did not survive it. Yes, and many people will still not survive it. And that is the sad reality. Nigerians, like I said, are not living. They are only but surviving. They wake up in the morning and they thank God that they are still here. They go out and come back. They glorify God that they are still here. There is no government in Nigeria. The minute APC government took over power, everything about Nigeria retrogressed. 9 years of constant frustration. The government of APC, what the government of APC did to Nigerians will never be wiped away in 100 years. And that is why Nigeria needs to start all over. And that is the only solution I am bringing to the table. It needs to start all over. What APC government has done to Nigerians, this thing, I'm sorry to tell this. I'm sorry to say this. I don't know how, when it can be erased. 9 years, not just, I think, maybe I would say holistically, the creation of Nigeria is more like a pain to Nigerians. 9 years of APC, Nigerian youth cannot boast of job. 9 years of APC, there is no hope or brim of life, not to talk of electricity, entering Nigeria. 9 years of frustrating producers in Nigeria. People don't produce anything. 9 years of shutting companies down, like people close their company, look for an alternative, look for African country they will go to. And I'm asking you, are you saying that Nigeria is not a cause? It is. That is what it is. How are you surviving this Tinubu government? How are you buying a bag of rice? How are you coping? Can you still pay your house rent? Can you comfortably take your children to hospital and give them decent treatment or something that sounds reasonable? Do you still have money to take care of your family? Can you still send your children to school? I hear that out of school children, in fact, people are moving speedily into multidimensional poverty. Like Nigerians have been thrown into poverty. The lives of Nigeria is worse than the life of a Somalian. People of Venezuela, like, that is where the lives of Nigerians, that's where it's heading to. How are Nigerians coping with this type of government? And to what, when do you think you can endure this and you will now wake up and say you will no longer accept this? The more they change government, the worse Nigeria is becoming. Naturally, once there is a new government, the lives of people is supposed to be better. The way you live, the type of food you eat, the type of hospital you usually go to before, the standard of living, the type of life a normal human being should live should improve. But instead, it goes worse every time there is a change of government. Now, like this, una go the day. I am asking Nigerians. Now, like this, una go the day. When are you getting tired? And when are you reshuffling Nigeria? 9 years, 9 years. 9 years of severe corruption, 9 years of politicians that are stealing your commonwealth, walking freely. Nobody is arresting anybody. Nobody is jailing anybody. Governors finish 4 years, 8 years in their state. They move outside the country, like they travel, they look for a decent country, they start their life, just like the former governor of Anambra State, Obiano. He's not living in Anambra. He's now living outside the country with his family. That is that he doesn't even believe in the state he is governing. And I'm asking these politicians, you don't believe in Nigeria. Why not tell Nigerians the truth that this country, the way we see them, it no go work. We just have to come on a round table and discuss what are we doing next. That is how wicked these people are. Your politicians are wicked from top to the bottom. Nigerian politicians are wicked. How are you coping? Nigerian politicians, I have said it countless times, they don't mean well for Nigerians. And I don't know how you're comfortable with these people. After this generation is gone, the next generation that will come will be their children. Their children will lead your children in the next generation. That is why they are training criminals to take over Nigeria. How are you people surviving? People that used to buy 1 pint of garri before, they can't buy 1 cup of garri. Bag of rice is for the richest man in Nigeria. A carton of turkey, carton of chicken, frozen chicken and frozen turkey, that one is for the richest man in the world. We can't talk about all those other food ingredients, like this is for richest men. So the question is, how are average Nigerians? And there is nothing like middle class again. It's either you are rich or you are poor. How are you people surviving? Can you still take your child to school? Can you pay your child's school fees comfortably, like without stress? Can you still pay for your house rent comfortably without stress? Can you go out for shopping and buy the type of clothes or shoes or bags you like or whatever? Go for shopping. Buy the best things you feel you just want to use to live a comfortable life without stress. You have to think. You have to crack your brain. Sit down. Even have high blood pressure where you are thinking, is that a life? Nigerians are not living. They are only surviving. For how long do you want to continue surviving? How long do you want these people to keep you? For how long will you endure this pain? It's just like people living in hellfire. You've been hearing of hellfire. Nigerians are in hell in Nigeria. For how long? How long will you endure this? Can you endure till the end? It's not getting better. It's getting worse. It's going to get worse. It is going to get worse. Many people will be lucky to come out of it alive, while many others will not. Will you persevere? Can you endure this till the very end? And when is the end? Do you know the date tentatively? Do you know the date of that end? Do you know the tentative date of the end? Nobody knows. May Nigeria never happen to you. That is all I pray. How are you surviving Tinubu government? How?